what's happening, everybody? It is Monday, a special night for selling past their expiration date, being Thrifty or 50. I'm your one host, Jay.
I'm Peg. Hi, guys. Happy Easter Monday. I had to wear them since we weren't together yesterday. I said, well, I got to put on my headpiece for you. You guys always look for something crazy. Well, here I am. But it's snowing. and when I'm gone for next weekend, it's going to be 80 degrees here. I mean, talk about, from one extreme to the other, because I see Becky's post in chat. She's talking about the snow we got. It's melting, but you can see white stuff on the ground. What can I say? I know. Oh, wait.
So that's where I'm at.
Can you see mine? Let's see. Wait.
There, I got yours right here too. Look at that, 34 in snow.
Now scroll down and you'll see what next Sunday is going to be for this coming Sunday.
That is Cleveland weather in a nutshell, right there.
It is. And it was so cold for Easter Sunday. I mean, it was really awful here yesterday. I mean, we stayed inside. My granddaughters, we did the egg hunt in the house. I like to do it outdoors, but it was just awful, just miserable.
Easy to see those colored eggs against the white snow.
Yeah, well, that's true.
When you have to leave the porch, there's one there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, and the wind. Oh my God! On top of everything being cold, the wind was just awful. You would think we were in the middle of winter. That's just how bad it was.
Hi, Tracy. How's lunch?
Oh, that'd be cool. Last Friday, I had to get I got my second shingle shot. So I'm kind of nursing a little tender arm, but it should be gone in another couple of days, I think. But those of you who are old like me, get your shingle shots, everybody. I have known some people that have gotten it, and they were deathly ill. I mean, really, really bad. So just on the health update, if you haven't done the shingle shots and you're of that age bracket, please go and get them.
And hopefully my regular computer will be back soon. So I'm no more working out this tiny little laptop. And I forgot to bring this one little thing over, so I can't use my regular mic or my lights. And I'm like,
yeah. Well, the Cleveland Guardians got off to a good start. They got swept by they played. I forget who they played. Whoever they played, they got swept. I said, okay, we're off to a roaring start.
Cleveland.
Yeah, of course. I know. That's for sure. That is for sure. So, are we all ready to learn something new tonight?
All right. So Mom said, hey, I want to teach everybody about Redware. And I said, great. What the hell is that? And then she showed me a picture. And I'm like, oh, yeah, because those plates have been around Mom's house forever.
Yep.
So I know what it is. However, I paid no attention to it. Looking at the sold prices, I best be paying attention, because what seems very simplistic, middle American, it is, but it sells for a lot of money.
Yes, it really, really does. And, I didn't, we're going to show you a few samples of some solds in a little bit, and I didn't get in too much to the very primitive Redware, because it looks entirely different. It's a deeper, darker color. And that's where some really big money will come into place. So, I hope that just a little bit of information I'm going to give you tonight, will help you to keep your eyes peeled, because sometimes when I have found them to purchase at sales, they're just like a 50 cent, $1 item just thrown on the table, because they didn't even realize what they had. So that's what you have to kind of watch for, on this. And it's a smaller item to ship too.
Yeah, no giant long thing.
Right. No, that's for sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you just a few minutes background here. I didn't want to go into a whole lot of detail about Redware, but it is American Redware Pottery. Okay, handmade all over America, but every region has its own look. Connecticut is known for its Norwalk pottery, with its large flowing letters. Okay. North Carolina had the Moravians, who detailed the following slip trail flowers on jars and plates. So it's not just plates. There's other things, that is considered Redware pottery. Shenandoah Valley Virginia is famous for its bell pottery and sculpted lions. And I didn't know that one. That one I did not know. But the most famous and prolific area for Redware pottery is Eastern Pennsylvania. And that's pretty much how my mom even got started in collecting the Redware pottery. It's where the immigrant German population produced this art until the end of the 19th century. So you can see, if you find the old stuff, worth lots of money. It's made from red clay, High iron content turns reddish brown when fired. Redware is pioneer pottery, oldest, most varied, and most use of all that have been made here. First pottery made in the American colonials. So it goes back, pretty far, everybody. I see Ginny had a question in the chat. She wanted to know if Frankoma pottery would be considered redware. I do not think so, Ginny. I didn't see it anywhere when I was quickly looking it up under Wikipedia. But some people put redware in their listing title. So, how people say things are Whitco and they're not Whitco. But, I probably would not, because it really is not considered redware. Okay. So now, do you want to show the scores first, Jason? You want me to show my samples first?
Let's show somebody the other people's scores that with them, and then we'll show your live examples.
Okay. All righty. Okay. Let me get my little page out here.
Okay. What's funny is the seller who sold the beehive, their name is Honeybee Soup.
How about that?
So I'm guessing they sold something from their own collection.
Mommy has that up for sale too. I think that's one of my samples to show you that tonight. Why didn't they buy mine? Son of a gun.
There we go. One plate.
Yeah, just for one plate. Look at that, $82.82, everybody. Now, try and remember this name or write it down. Lester Breininger. His pottery is well known and brings very good prices. So that's one that you're going to want to watch. And all the potteries I'm going to show you, I think they all are signed with something on the back, and I'm going to be showing you that. Okay. Yeah, out of Robisonia, PA. I never heard of that town. Have you, Jason?
No.
Me neither. Now, I know they call it a beehive, but I would call it a bee skep. That's just me. They're also known as bee skeps. Okay.
Yep.
So there's that. Okay. Yeah, this next one here, this by Ned Foltz, and I think who else mentioned that in the chat? Somebody mentioned Ned Foltz. This little cute shape of the heart saying herbs sold for $48. Now, see, that's something I would see at a garage sale, Jace. People just have those things laying, in their little tchotchke stuff. So take a good look at the tchotchke stuff from now on, and see if you see any of these things laying around. So that was Ned Foltz. Okay, we got the beehive.
They see, and this is where they made this is fine, but you also got to write it in your description, because some people won't get past picture 1 or 2,
right?
So they won't see that it's only 8 by 5, and they might, based on this photo, they might think it's way bigger or way smaller.
Right.
Even with this, I might put it in the title.
Yeah. In fact, maybe I'll have to review some of mine. I think I tried to put all my inches in my titles, but I don't know. Oh, there's the Foltz stamp. Yep, there's the Foltz stamp.
I'm guessing these are modern, yeah?
Yes, these are.
Yeah, these are modern,
Yeah, these are more modern.
Yep. In the last 50 years, let's say.
Yeah, because I think my mom started collecting when she was still about. How long has Mom been gone? She died in 86. Yeah. She was collecting way before that. Okay, this one is, why did I put this one in there? Oh, maybe it was just the price, you guys. This is a primitive redware slip with a coggled edge, which is a little different edging, as you can see there. And that one sold for $92. Almost looks like nothing, doesn't it? It's not exciting.
No, not at all.
No. And that one looks pretty old.
Yeah.
Pretty beat too. And still got $92 for it.
At auction.
Yeah. I thought this was neat because, like I say, Mom has most of my stuff is all plates. But this was a Greg Schooner, the bird, and it sold for $137.50. Now, come on, that's really, really good. And show the bottom on that one, Jace, if you would, honey.
Yep.
Yeah. There it is, signed. And it's only 2011. And look what the money he got for that. So, was it just about 20, 21, 22 years? Yeah, 22 years old. So I guess it is vintage.
No, it's 11 years old.
11, 2000. Oh, 11. What am I thinking? Yeah, duh. I'm trying to get to 22.
Are you 90?
Not yet, but I'm getting close.
Because that would make you 90.
Oh, God.
Is it red from the mug or the mud? The mud or the glaze?
Right. All right.
Is it red from the mud or the glaze?
Oh, it turns when it's fired.
Okay.
turns when it's fired.
No, yes. I mean, it ends up being, both parts of that.
Yeah. I mean, but it starts out from red clay, and then because it has a high iron content, which turns the reddish brown color, when it's fired. Okay. All right. 1776. This platter here is from Turtle Creek Potters, which I have a couple of samples of tonight that I will be showing you, and that's sold for $39.99. And I saved one of the best ones for last on money because this.
Dang.
Yeah. I know. Now they're calling this antique, so this one must be an older one, guys. This is a primitive that it's antique slip redware they are calling it, and that's sold for $207.50. So let me see. Do they have anything on the back on those, Jace?
Well, let's see. There's one. Looks like it's pretty empty.
Yeah. See the older ones, guys. There's the difference, Jason. That's why I pulled that one up as well. And I don't think it has any markings that we can see. No. But can you see the difference in the way the way it's fired up, and the way it's made because today's samples are made differently, I think.
So there's an example of if you're going to start at an auction and you're not 100% sure, you got to start it at the least you'll take. So they started at 200. Two different people bid, so it only got to 207.50. But if they would have started at 10, might not have got that far.
That's right. So you got to be really careful because some of these people like to start their auctions at 99 cents, but I've seen some people lose some big money. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. So I'm going to start showing you some samples. Okay. All right. So this is a small one, guys. This is a 4-incher. It says lemon tart. And on the back, this is, if you can see the stamp, I know it's hard to see some of these. This is Turtle Creek Pottery from Morrow, Ohio, Jace.
So holding it a little closer. I don't know if we can see the stamp.
Yeah, I don't think they can real well at all on that. But that's a 4-incher, and I have that up for sale for $18. Okay. Then we get a little bit bigger, and we get into like a 6-incher. And this one says, Shaker Your Plate. And this is also Turtle Creek Pottery. Remember I said I had a few pieces.
So what does shaker your plate mean?
Yeah, they just have these kind of shaker is an old remember the Shakers from Pennsylvania?
Okay.
Yeah, and men were in one building, the women were in another, and they weren't supposed to procreate, but that's why they died off. Did you ever know that?
They're not.
That's the Shakers. And again, it is stamped there, but these are a little harder to see. I have some that will be better. And just, I have that listed for $35, everybody. Okie dokie. And another 6-incher, Turtle Creek Pottery. And this one says Harvest Time. And you can see here now we got into some different colors. We have the gold and the green here.
Oh, yeah.
And again, the stamp is there, but hard to read. I do have that listed for $35 as well.
Now, the ones that you have listed, did you find them or were they your personal ones?
Most of these are my personal ones. I actually this small one I found, Jason. I paid $0.25 for the lemon.
Of course you paid $0.25 for it.
Of course $0.25. Yeah, and then they're just laying there because people don't know. They just don't know. Now here's a little different piece. This is also Turtle Creek, everybody. This is a pie plate. It's called sugar pie. Can you see the fluted edge there?
Yep.
I'm trying to give you that on it. And this one, it is signed, and I don't think that you guys are going to be able to see this. It's right in here. And it's by Greg Neal. And it says, what does it say? Oh, it just says the Turtle Creek Potters, 1985. This one is dated. And actually, some of these were mine and some were mom's, my mother, Nana's, Jason.
Is this stuff all handmade?
Yes, it is. All handmade. Mm-hmm.
And do you know anything about Japanese redware? Do you know there's such a thing?
I do not, because I'm just familiar with, the stuff that comes.
So how it would differ is Japanese redware is made in Japan.
Yeah.
American redware is made in America.
Yeah, we'll have to definitely look that up. Okay. Now, this is a fellow that is pretty popular. This Lester Brenniger. In fact, I think he was on one of the solds that we saw there. This one is called Cheap as Mud. And this is a large 10-inch plate. And now on the way he did his, and he's very well known. He's got his name, that Robosonia, PA, dated August 7th, 1985. And that day it was humid.
So they made a note in case the plate didn't set up right?
No, they do that. They tell you what the weather is for the day, or they have little different.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that one. Oh, and I have
It
that.
says, can the plate be used for food, safe for the oven?
Yes, it can. Mhm. And this is listed. I have that one listed for $88. Everybody. Okay, and this one they just say lemon sponge. I also have this listed at $98. This is also by Lester Brenninger. This one is dated 1978, so that's why I have it priced a little bit higher. And let's see, what does he say back here? Does he say dated? He doesn't say anything about the weather on this one. No, not on this one. Okay. All right. So let's put
No exciting weather that day.
no, apparently not. Okay. Now let's go into this pile. Okay, this is just an ABC plate, a 6-incher, and it's Redware by Bunny. 7-inch, excuse me. This is a 7-inch, and this is dated 1984, and that's all. She has nothing else on hers. So ABC, and when I have this listed, guys, for $25 on that one. Okay. All right, now we have a little different shape. I was hoping this would sell for Easter, but I did not get a sale on this one. Isn't this cute?
Oh, it's definitely egg-shaped.
Yeah, I mean, really. Now, this particular one, guys, this is by Liberty Pottery. So this one, you can see they just stamp it on there. In Roscoe Village by Becky. So that's...
hey, Becky.
Yeah, Roscoe Village in Ohio. So that's from Ohio. That's kind of nice. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. See, the reason he didn't buy mine because mine was a little more money. Because I do have mine because it is by Brenninger, and I have mine listed for 98. I think that one sold for 82, right, Jace?
Yep.
Yeah. And that day, it was hot and humid.
Hot and humid.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not in Vegas.
No.
Just hot.
Okay, now this is a little different. I think we mentioned Wisconsin pottery. This is a cute one with the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
hold up a little hot. You're a little low.
Sorry. Oh, I'm crooked. Let's get that. There we go. All right, and on the back it says, "From the earth with sense." Oh, can you read it? The potter makes everything. This is dated 2002. No, can you read that, guys?
That was a little fancier.
Yeah, definitely. So you can see they all have their own way of designing and making these. Okay, let's see what else we got here. And I didn't sell this for Easter. I was hoping it would go for Easter.
Oh.
No, look how cute that is. This is a English country pottery out of Granville, Ohio, where Mommy's been a number of times actually, and that is really cute. I have this listed for $58, and it just looks like that on the back. Very simple to read, and easy, and heavy. This is a nice, really sturdy plate, you guys. Some of these are very, very heavy.
So on the ones with the big words, are they always yellow?
Say that again.
Are they always yellow? The words?
Most of the time, on the ones that I have, they are.
Okay.
So but I am going to show you a couple of different things. Okay. All right. Again, this is English country pottery from Granville, Ohio.
I see it, Deb.
And there's the bee skep. And I have that listed for $38. Okay.
No, there's no crossover here, Aaron. Is there any Redware tiki mugs?
I like it. I don't think so.
There's no crossover.
I have to keep my eye out, though. You never know what we might find. Francoma would be our closest, really, right?
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely be on the verge, on the edge, very close.
Right. Okay, now, by Lester Brenninger, a little different look by him. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's
you've had that plate forever.
Yeah. This one's been around for a long, long time. This one is dated July 23rd, 1985. Sunny and pleasant, he wrote on this one. I don't know if you guys can read it, but that's, what it
Sunny
does.
And pleasant.
So you can see that, I'm showing you a lot of different designs. The wording is always different. You never know, what you're going to see or find. But, if I saw these big plates and they had them $5 or under, I'd be grabbing them because, I've got that last one I have listed for 98. And this one, guys, by Lester Brenninger, dated 1985. I have this listed at 198. Okay, and let's see what he says back here. This is 1985. Cloudy, dreary day. Make the most of an average day. So, his sayings are very nice. I mean, can you imagine taking the time to sign everyone like this?
It's all part of the job.
It's all part of the job. That's right. So, and that is, wait, do I have any more? No, that's the last one, Jay, from what Mom has here. If anybody needs to say anything again or have any more questions on these, but, just be on the lookout for Redware Pottery. It's been around a long, long time. I've had a lot of these a long, long time. And, they just been sitting in the cupboard. And I finally said, I think it's time to let go. Because like I said, some was my mom's and some belonged to me. And a couple of just the smaller pieces I have found, on my own. So, yeah, sometimes it's hard to let go of personal things. But, how are you shipping the plates? Okay. I have one in my scores for later to show you. But we have this foam rubber that we've been, actually the foam rubber is the carpet padding that we had left over when we got our new carpeting, and we've been using that. And so we wrap that, and then we shrink wrap, and then we put cardboard, and then put it in a box. So that's how I'm shipping, the plates. You don't want them to arrive broken. That's for darn sure, because as you can see, most of them are some decent money. So got to be careful. What is that size of that big yellow one? Let's find out. It almost looks like a 12-incher to me.
Now, Debbie's being a Debbie Doubter. I doubt I'll find it in California. See, now it's a challenge.
Well,
now, ever since Mom said you want to do this, I was in an antique or vintage store, and I was starting to really pay attention. Right. I know I've walked past some, not even really thinking about it.
Yeah, that the big plate, this big yellow one with the beehive guys is 12 inches. So that's a good size. And I love it when you got into the other colors too. I just thought that those were so pretty.
So did Dad just use bubble wrap, or did he use pool noodle at all?
He put pool noodle on the edges, Jason. Yes, he did, because when you see my score what they spent, we wanted to make sure it's there. Yeah.
Those pool noodles, they're like shocks on your car. They absorb the energy of anything trying to get crushed, and it will definitely hold up for quite a while before it gets to the item. So.
Yeah, but I when I started to look at what I had, and I thought to Jason, I said, well, we've never talked about it. I've never seen anybody talk about it anywhere, and I just thought, let's bring it out and make you guys aware of what's going on out there, because good money, really good money, you guys. Maybe my bee skip will sell. Yet summer's coming. I think I'm not in Ohio, but
not in Ohio,
yeah, for sure. Is it
still snowing?
What, honey?
Is it still snowing?
Yeah, still coming down out there. Still coming down. They had predicted we might get 1 to 3 inches, but that did not happen. Thank God.
Kevin's going to find a tiki mug and a Redware Pottery plate in the same day.
I like it. Go, Kevin. Go, Kevin. That's and I'm going to ask the chat: have any of you sold any or know what this is? Does anybody? Well, wait a minute. A couple people did know because they were asking questions about the Redware. So yeah. So I just thought it would be an interesting topic on something that we have never covered. So there you go.
It's in my brain now, and I'm walking through the antique malls. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, honey, absolutely. I mean, it's there. And when you see some of the pottery that looks like it's decrepit, it's not even pretty. The old stuff's not even pretty as far as I'm concerned. But there's really good money in it. Really good money. So be on the lookout.
Wanda, if you saw the ones we shared, the other scores, half of those weren't signed on the bottom.
No, especially the early primitive antique ones probably will not be signed.
Yeah, because back then they weren't like, "Ooh, it's a collectible." In the past 40, 50 years,
yep,
they've signed their art.
Right. Yeah, they want to be well known, and this Lester Brenninger, he's pretty well known, and so. If you ever find any of his pieces, you always add a little more on because, he is good. Oh, no.
Why does anyone live there? I don't, the whole Eastern and Midwest.
Yeah, I'm sorry to see that, Joan. Oh, no.
I do not miss that one bit. I do not miss.
I don't blame you.
I love a good fall day with a sweatshirt and jeans on, but dealing with snow still in mid-April, I
I
mean,
know.
significant snow in mid-April.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Look at that. We have a collector right in the chat. Sandra's got
Oh, nice. Nice, Sandra. That's so good to hear. Awesome. Have you
oh,
sold any lately, Sandra? Have you, or maybe I'm not. You're just a collector. You don't sell them. Maybe that could be.
Treasured Find sold some a couple months ago, 40, 45 for the set.
Nice, nice. Mexican guy. Good. Mexico, not U.S. Okay. That's cool to see. I love hearing your stories. This is great. Yeah. Well, the Behringer place. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Did they go for much? I wonder at that auction.
And that's kind of the key of mom wanting to share this. They seem a bit plain. They
Yeah.
seem like things you wouldn't look at it and go,
Right.
"Oh, one
Yeah.
plate's $100." You would never think that. And that's the way some tiki mugs are too. They're so plain
Mm-hmm.
and nondescript, but they're so rare
Right.
that those are the ones that I like to educate people on, because usually they just walk right past.
Yep. Absolutely. Just like with Mom's Big Shot. I mean, that's just a glass. Most people think it's just a glass. You know.
Debbie and I are fighting over this comment.
Well, Sandra, I love it. Love it.
Get your pool noodle, Sandra. Get your pool noodle.
Yep. Got to. Cool.
Oh yeah, Swoop. Even though Swoop. Even though I saw them in my mom's house, in my grandmother's house, so for the past 51 years,
Right.
Oddly, it never dawned on me to pay attention to them in the thrift store, because again, I didn't even really think they were worth much.
Sure.
So I never looked them up, never knew anything about them, other than my mom and my grandmother had them. And so when mom said, "Hey, I want to teach," I'm like, "Oh, I guess I should be paying attention."
Right. Yeah. Well, Pennsylvania is really known for a lot of Pennsylvania Dutch stuff, and and pottery and early American stuff. A lot came out of Pennsylvania, and so that's probably why the most prolific area is Eastern PA. When it comes to pottery. But like I say, look, we got a couple of pottery places, and we got more than a couple in Ohio. There's a few that I know of that I didn't have any of their items down East Liverpool area. They have a pottery place down there. So yeah, they're around, guys. And you'll, like I say, it's probably more of the eastern half of the United States than the western half. But you never know what you find. I mean, good Lord, never say never. You never know where they're going to pop up.
Yep,
for sure.
All right, so we're excited for the first time. Anyone that hasn't that this wasn't on the radar, when one of us finds one. So make sure you share.
Yes.
The thrifting board when you do find one, because we are excited to see who's the first one to roll.
Yes.
One.
Oh yeah, let's do that. I like that. That'll be great. That'll be great. Okay.
All right, Mom's got a ton of scores and a haul, so let's get to the housekeeping.
Yeah, we will.
All right, Secret Beachcombers, tomorrow at 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock West Coast. I know I kind of messed up the time on this show today, so I do apologize. But for those of you in the Secret Beach, why did Jason thrift all this art? So I'm gonna talk about the art section at thrift stores and estate sales, what to pick up, why I picked it up, why I paid, and what it's going to sell for. And yeah, there was some oopsies in there, so I left those in too, to show you that every once in a while you bring home a dud, or some of this art has been laying around the office for 6 years. It might not have been a dud 6 years ago, but it's a dud now. So that is tomorrow night in the Secret Beach. I'm going to give you a whole rundown of about 50 or 60 different pieces of art, and why I grabbed them and what they are worth.
Good. That'll be good. And now you said 8 o'clock, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And then on Thursday, as part of my how-to video series, this week it's how to sell on Mercari. Mercari is like eBay Junior. Get a lot of good sales from it, a lot of good customers. The only bummer is it's only domestic. So not only will we not have customers from outside the U.S., people like Lisa Boland can't even use it because she's in Canada. So, but for those of us in the U.S., it is super quick. It's way quicker than eBay to list on, and you should be using hashtags. So if you're still unfamiliar with hashtags, Thursday night I will list probably 2, maybe 3 totally different things to show you how I do it, and kind of explain the hashtag process and how it works. And you can list pretty quickly on Mercari. So once you get the roll of it, you can list pretty quickly. So I want everyone to, if you're not selling Macari, start selling Macari. It brings you lots of extra money.
Is Macari one of the ones you have to put hashtags?
So I just said, are you?
Well, I was looking at something else in the chat.
I can tell. I just said that.
Oh, I missed it, honey. I totally because I was reading something.
Anyone else want to host a show with me?
I wasn't listening to you. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. All right. No show next Saturday. No show next Sunday because Mom and I will be at Disneyland. Now, what year was this picture? Do you know, Mom?
Oh, yeah, I do have that one, Mark. 1975.
All right, 1975. That's me crying into Minnie's bosom for some unknown reason. We don't know who these other children are because that's Mom and my great grandma Apple.
Yep.
And me. And so these other smelly kids got in our picture.
Yep.
Yep. So Mom and I and Stacy will be at Disneyland on Sunday.
Yay, Mommy's so
So
excited.
if you happen to be at Disneyland and you see us, we'll be there Monday too.
Yes.
Swing by and say hi for sure.
Yeah.
We'll be all over both parks.
Right. So I'm looking forward to that. Totally.
And then back to normal the following Sunday. Now, Secret Beach, end of the month, April 30th. Our boy Chris Green is going to talk about how you, meaning all y'all, can share your expertise with the world. Kind of like Mom and I do with a YouTube show. You can share your expertise with the world and make money at it too. So Chris is going to give us the lowdown on what he's doing nowadays and how anyone can do what he has done.
Cool. Yeah, he's done very well.
Yes, he has.
Yep, he has.
All right. Each week we share cute and or embarrassing and or funny photos of us in our youth. First up, that's my mama.
All right. Okay. This is an Easter shot of the three of us because there was only the three of us at the time. And I want you to gander at Jason's saddle shoes. But then I want you to see I've got on some short shorts wearing freaking nylons.
Oh, so you and Dad coordinated your outfits and then you threw me in brown? What the heck?
I know. Isn't that terrible? Just terrible. Does Dad have the long sideburns there? Was that the era of the sideburns? Because you're not quite 5 years old. You're about 4.5 there. No. No.
I'm way younger than that.
That's the other one. You're about a 1.5 there, Jason.
Yeah, say it. By 4.5, I was tall as my teacher.
Oh yeah. Yes. Because I think you're gonna be 2. I think, and that's what I was looking at.
Yeah.
But you got some wild plaid pants on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Look at Mom's long hair. But don't you the nylons under the shorts?
With a big, I can see there's a big belt there.
Yeah. I thought it was so good looking. Oh, Lord.
All right, and staying in that theme for Mama's boy, here we are in front of our house. Easter time. Look at my basket. I got an old Americana basket.
Yeah, it's an antique one. It's an old one. Mm-hmm.
And this I was about 4.5. You said?
I know. This one here, you're a little older, because Jenny must be about 3 or 4 there.
All right. I'm about 6.
Looks about 2. Yeah, 2 and 4 and 7, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, look how tall you are at 7. You know.
Well, I'm digging your sweater, Ma.
Oh God! How about the hairdo? It's the hairdos that get me.
Oh, and those bushes are huge nowadays.
Oh yeah.
see that window right there? That was a full bar my parents had in our house with jukebox and a video game and bar seating for at least 6 and a pass-through window to the other room for big parties. And by the time I got old enough to have parties, Mom changed it into her office. Goodbye, bar.
I did. And I had tons of original Coca-Cola trays all over the wall.
Oh, yeah. It was a great bar.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
I just figured every kid had a bar in their house. I was very shocked when none of my friends had a bar in their house.
Yeah, when we had lots of parties. We partied hardy. There's no doubt. No doubt.
All right, Mom, what'd you sell this week?
Okay, all right. Let's start out with a Hadley item.
What? M.A. Hadley?
M.A. Hadley. This is the beverage dispenser, everybody, that I paid $15 for and sold it for the full price of $79.99.
So yeah, Linda, I was ready to gather about 100 eggs in that giant basket.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, we've talked about Hadley. I hope you guys find it out there.
What? Hadley to a gravel art? Say it isn't so.
This one didn't take too long. This is the one that we had bought from a. Was this an auction item? I can't remember. My mind is slipping. But does the no, it wasn't. It was at a garage sale. Pebble art, and I sold for bought it for 5. I took a best offer of 29 on that. Okay. Oh, it's coming.
We're not there. We're not there, Rich and
It's
Nyla. Hang
coming.
on.
It's coming.
Jenny said she heard Hadley is going out of business. I didn't know Hadley was still in business.
Oh, wow. I'll have to check on that, Jenny, because I have not heard that, which will make our pieces even worth more.
Yeah.
You know? Wow, wow, wow. Hey, I sold a pair of Dad picked these out. These were, I never heard of the brand, probably a nothing brand, Parish Nation jeans that he bought for $2. And
Nice.
we took a best offer of 30. So, you know.
Well done.
And we found those down in Amish country, Jace, at a thrift store. He always buys jeans from them when we go. So that was good. Okay. Oh, this is what I was talking about. I'm sorry. I forgot it was in this week's haul. I've got so much going on this week, and I'm not, Jason, I'm kind of losing it. This is a Trader Vic's. It's called the Big Shot, which is considered tiki, everybody. And most people don't know that it's tiki. And I did pay $15 for it. It was at the Antique Mall. No, it was at Hartville Flea Market, but in the center section indoors, they have these glass cages of antiques. And all of a sudden, Mom spies the glass up in the cupboard, and I'm going, "Can I take a look at that?" And so it was like it cost me $15. I sold it for the full price of $70.
All right, so everyone's telling us that M.A. Hadley is stopping production this year.
Oh boy. Well, be looking for it, guys.
All right, so who paid attention when I explained why this shotgun shell is tiki? Who paid attention 2 weeks ago when Mom showed it in her haul? Let's see if anyone remembers why this shotgun shell is considered tiki.
Yeah, in fact, should I show that picture I showed you, Jason?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I had that right here while we're waiting for the people to ask it. So the gal that I sold it to asked me if I had any other pieces, and that she was looking for one called the Hospitality Bowl. I've never heard of the Hospitality Bowl.
I hadn't either.
And Jason hadn't either. So she sent me these nice pictures, and the fatter, rounder one is the Hospitality Bowl. And she sent me all the different sizes and the pictures. And this green picture, I love the green picture, Jason. I wish I found that. So these are all the different sizes of the Big Shots. Well, they're not Big Shots. They're not all Big Shots of Trader Vic's glassware. And it does come in red and green, but the red's a lot harder to find. I've never seen any red. Have you, Ace? Do you have any red, any?
I don't have any, no.
No, okay.
No, Trader Vic did not sell guns and ammunition.
I love it, Ginny. Good effort.
Brian paid attention. He doesn't have it exactly. He definitely paid attention.
Yep.
Yes, before Trader Vic's was Trader Vic's, Vic Bergeron owned a restaurant called Hinky Dinks, and it kind of resembled a hunting lodge with some stuffed heads hanging on the wall. So although he switched to Tiki and Polynesian, when he made that glassware, that was a nod back to his origins of the Hinky Dinks hunting lodge. So
that's where all that came in. I mean, It's such a strange story, honey. It really is. Oh, no kidding. Hi, Nicole.
Where is Carrie Bear's from? Yep.
Yeah.
We're switching to Tiki.
Correct.
There you go. So that's one of those that no one ever pays attention to.
Right.
That doesn't know Tiki. You never see that spent shotgun shell and go, oh, that's a $70 Tiki glass.
I know. And all they had written on the tag was green glass. So, this my next door neighbor gave to me.
Nice.
So it didn't cost me anything. And it's just the Chicago Bulls basketball net. And we sold it for $30. We took the best offer. I thought it was going to move real quick.
Over $30, you were asking 140.
Oh, no. Oh, 130. Excuse me. 130.
Like, what?
Whoops. Sorry about that. But I just thought it was going to sell a lot quicker, and it did not. It was just one of those. It sat I've had it since last summer, and it just finally went. So, but still got good money. I mean, not going to complain about that, I guess. That's for sure.
So weird. It's so weird. I had everything prepped differently, and then I don't know why it all changed.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I had it set up to this full shot, and it was back to this. I'm like, some ghost snuck in after I set up the show.
Well, this is a vintage. The tag is Malahini Hawaiian shirt that I paid $5 for, and took a best offer of $42.99. And I think that one is a Welts pocket, which we talk about a lot.
Yep, Welts pockets right there.
Indoor pocket, inside pocket kind of. And I love those early ones. They're just so pretty. They really are. Okay, what do we got next? Oh yeah, just I still sell my hats that I only pay quarter for. Sometimes 50 cents, but this was a quarter. This is a Warner Brothers, and I sold it for full price of what we got, 19.99. Okay,
Nice job.
all right. And then a nice Tommy Bahama shirt that I paid $5 for, but I did take a best offer of 25 on the Tommy. So
You sure it's a Tommy?
yeah,
Well, let me look at the picture of the tag.
okay, all right.
Hmm.
Oh God, I didn't have a tag.
You don't get what I'm throwing down?
I got you. I got you. Unless I missed it, Dad. I'm sure Dad probably took it, but I must.
Because at first it struck me as this does not look
Yeah,
like a Tommy Bahama shirt, and
yeah.
then I can't even check the tag.
Sorry, Chase.
No, you're gonna be sorry when the customer goes, I don't like this.
Oh, well, I haven't heard it. He hasn't come back, and then we sold that.
Because it so doesn't look like a Tommy Bahama shirt. That's why I was a little
Yeah,
surprised.
yeah.
And no tag pictures.
Sorry.
Come on, slacker.
Yeah, that's my fault. That is definitely my fault. Okay, remember when I showed this? Oh, why does that look so white up there? Oh yeah, it was. This is the by Accurite, the red ceramic clock of an apple, and I paid $3 for that, guys, and sold it for the full price of $28.99. And I did do a video to show that it works. So there we go. Ticking away. Yeah, that's a cute piece for your kitchens. A lot of people use an apple theme. So
good job on the video.
Yeah, better than the Tommy Bahama label. did real well on this Lily Pulitzer dress, guys. I picked this up for $5 and took a best offer of 60. So that was a nice sale. Lily always sells. It's getting harder.
Extra small. My God.
I know that was. I almost hesitated not to buy it because I said, "Oh boy, that's such a tiny one." But I'll tell you this: most women that wear Lily are on the smaller side. That because when I've been in their store and they really kind of cater to the smaller sizes, so I thought, well, we'll take a shot. But it is getting harder and harder to find. I used to come across it a lot, but not so much anymore. Not so much. Okay, and this was a pretty platter. I have sold a number of these pieces from time to time. This is by Noble Excellence, and this one was the Sunset Beach plate that I paid $3 for, and did sell it for the full price of $24.95.
Very nice.
Let's see. I see a local pickup on almost all your items. No, I don't think so. Just my big items, local pickup.
But that's not the question. The question is, you have a lot of people picking up.
Oh, no, not really. Very percentage is very low. Very low. All right. So there we are. Yeah, you got that right, Jenny.
Jenny's getting salty.
All right, here it is.
You sold a Costco serving cart?
What? Yep. This was one that we got in an auction, everybody. And as you'll notice in the picture, this was one hell of a sucker to ship, because when you fold it, that's what it looks like. That's how we had to ship that sucker. It was 57 inches long, Jace, by the time we got done with it. Let's see, what did I win it for? I paid $24 for it at the auction, and we took a best offer of $89. I took the $89 offer, but it was something to ship.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever shipped anything quite that long. I think that's one of our first. And when I visited Jason Stace last January, and we went out to Frankie's, I picked up one of these, and I know my son does sell these, and I said, Mommy, will wait. Well, just let me know when it's clear to let it roll. And but I got it for full asking price, Jason. I was quite surprised at that.
Now, okay. So look, you copied my listing and my title.
Oh yeah.
Why in the world is the box not next to it? The whole point of these.
I know, it's the box, and I told Dad that. He didn't realize that.
That's when you send your photographer back upstairs, or you go upstairs.
Yeah, well, I could have.
I was like, "Where's the picture of the box?"
I know. The next one.
Yeah, the whole point of this is these
new deal.
Ass boxes now.
Yeah.
And the box itself is its own art, where it used to be just plain brown.
Right.
And so now you get a mug and a box that you can display. That's just awesome.
So Jason, what did we pay for those? I don't remember. Is it 30, 35,
30,
40?
yep,
30? Okay. Because Mom, I couldn't quite remember. Okay. And then we were at this tiki event in Atlanta back in January. And this was a great designer a friend of Jason's by Tiki Diablo, and they're just little shot glasses. And I can put in how tall they are. Shame on me. Boo, 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 boo. Because they're only about 3 inches, I think, tall. Did I put it in my description? Yeah, I did. Okay. Thank goodness I did that. And I sold that for $70. Took a best offer of $70.
Little baby shot glass.
Yeah, just a little one. He made different colors, and I kept the red one for myself. So, didn't want to lose it all. Okay, well, look at that.
Redware?
Yeah, this is Lester Brenniger, and I got my full asking price on this one, guys, of $98. You probably can't read the backside, Jace, because it's just hard to read them, see what he had to say. Oh, not too bad. There we go. If you hover over it, what does he say? The day was sunny. Is that a sunny day?
June 27th, 85, and it was sunny.
It was sunny. So yeah, that was quite nice to see one of my pieces go already. Because I just put them up a couple weeks ago. So hopefully we'll get more. Okay, well this was quick. This didn't take too long, and I remember I was going to list them for like 99, and then I think the chat said bump it up, so I bumped them up to 100 and a quarter. And then after I did it, Jason, the only thing I thought of, maybe I should have started these at an auction. I might have left money on the table here. I mean, I only paid for the pair of you guys. I paid $10 and did get the full asking price of the 125. But I just thought about it, honey. I thought, ooh, maybe that was an auction item, but that's okay. Still got good money. Okay, now this, if you all remember the story about this, Dad and I had gone down to an area that Jason likes to shop at, down on Waterloo there, Jason, No Way Out, and yeah, and there's this record store, and I went in basically just to look at the Exotica section to see what was going on, and as I went out the door, there was a box sitting right there with free items in it, and this was one of them. Yeah, and I go to the car, and I told Dad, don't leave, I got to look up something. So I looked them up and I said, oh, I got to go back. I said, they were free. And for free, I took a best offer of $100.
Nice.
I know. So never pass up those free boxes. You never know what you're going to find. And, we've been to a few sales this past weekend in the freezing cold. And a lot of free boxes. I always check them, always, because you never know what they think is junk, in our minds could be something really good. But I was quite surprised at a record store, Jason, that's got $100 value sitting there. It's in a free box, So
just shoo, let it go.
Yeah. So there's my media for the week. Huh?
Well done, Mom.
Thank you. All right.
Free record. Woo!
All right. Okay. Let's. How are we doing on time? Oh, good. Not too bad. All right. Okay. This, I don't pick up mugs much, but this was such a cute one, and it's in 3D, and it was only a quarter. But I'm going to put this Mickey Mouse up for $12.95.
Any maker on the bottom?
Yes. Jerry Lay, Leigh, Jerry Lay.
Okay.
So I think I can get it on $12.95. Then, Jace, I was at Savers a couple of weeks ago. Dad and I stopped. This is more of a local thing. Okay, but there's a milk glass pedestal, and there's 4 of them. There's 4 in the set, and this side here you can see was a bicentennial type thing. Okay, and it's for Parma Heights, Ohio, Fisherman's Wharf Seafood House. Jason, I could not find anything on this. I have searched and searched, and Mommy cannot find this original restaurant. So the 4 of them were for $3.49, and I'm going to put those up for $30 and see if we get any takers.
Nice.
Yeah, the milk glass caught my eye too. I thought, ooh, that's kind of nice. All right, then last week we go to Middlefield, which is Amish country by me. And we go into they're having a rummage sale. I told Dad, let's take a run out. Now, this is late in the day. It's been going since this morning. And what do I find sitting in there? Are these.
Nice.
I know it. These
Orchids of Hawaii?
Yep, Orchids of Hawaii. And this is considered their barrel mugs. And it was by donation only.
So you donated 2 quarters and you kept on
well, I did $1. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
My mom's starting to feel a little, ooh, I can't do that to them. But Jason, these sell for $20 a piece. So if I can get $40 out of my $1, that would be good. Okay. Let's see. Becky says, I live near there and we don't remember any. I know. I searched, and so did Regan, and we couldn't find anything on them, Beck, at all.
Hey, we show the milk glass again, Lori. I don't think Lori's ever heard the term milk glass.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is considered
So
milk glass.
it's basically it's white and almost see-through.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So the consistency of milk, you
Mhm,
know, it's
mhm.
not solid. You
Right.
can kind of see through it a little bit.
Right. So there's milk glass for you.
So there you go.
Okay. All right. We are at Dan and I are driving to go to pick up some things we won at the auction. And as we're on our way to the auction, we see an estate tag sale. And I'm going, oh, I said, we better pull in. So we turn around and go back. And this happens to be there. Ta-da-da. Let's turn this off. Let's see how much effect we can get.
Oh, sweet.
I know. Now, this is considered, the twisted something or other. I don't know. But she had $20 on it. We got them down to 15. These sell very well. These are the bigger sellers. These twisted things, you guys. With plasma
light. Yep.
Yeah. If you put your finger up there, then it comes all the way there. If you touch it down there, then it goes down there. So I will definitely be doing a video for sure. And I am going to just lost my paper. Oh, here it is. I'm going to list this for $80. So, I did say, like I said, it stands 18 inches tall, and make sure that goes in the title because there are a lot of different sizes, and the taller ones bring bigger money. So it's by Lumasource, Plasma Light, Twisted Motion. So that's what that's called.
Any plasma lights of any kind really are good money makers.
Yes,
so.
yes, they certainly are. Okay, all right. Then I'm at another estate sale that we waltzed into. And it was half price day.
Oh, she almost leaned out of shot, so I know the big stuff is coming.
So there was half price day. Okay.
What? A gravel art? No way.
Yep. Now you see that original price on there? Oh, let me see.
We can see a tag. We can't see what it says.
Yeah. Okay. It says $100, and I'm going, oh boy, are they dreaming? But it was half price day, so that would make it 50, which is still high in my mind. So I say to the girl, I said, will you take 25? And she says, oh, I don't know. So she had to call somebody. She came back to me and she says, how about 30? I said, sold. So this will list for around 125. Okay.
Even on half price day, Mom's still haggling.
Well,
now, if you watched Thrifty Business last week, or a couple days ago, when I haggled, I lost out.
You did. You know what's different about this one, Jason? And I've checked a lot of pictures of this. They have this gravel art on either end.
Yeah.
Which
usually those ends are just on those kind of things are just open.
Are just open, and you don't have any of that. So
Ann says, "Did you get that on Saturday near Cuyahoga Falls?"
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Were you at that sale, Ann? Yes, I did. And so on the first day, it was $100. I didn't even know it was half price day. I'm in there walking around, and then I started to hear people say something about half price. I said, oh, is today half off? They said, oh yeah, it is. I said, okay. I've never seen that piece before. Oh, okay, that's cool.
See, Ann, you didn't haggle. Ann said she was there and pass it up. You got to haggle.
Got to haggle. Even if it's the first day, I do ask. Not to say no, not on the first day, but sometimes they will. It depends who it's run by. If it's run by not a company, and it's just the owners or something, then you can haggle on the first day. I have found, not always, but okie dokies. In Middlefield, at this same place where I found those little orchid thingies, the mugs, I picked up this. Mom likes to.
Oh yeah, good shape too.
Yes, it is good shape. And now with baseball season just getting going for the Minnesota Twins, this cost Mom $3. But just
Ann said she didn't know how she'd get back to Atlanta on the plane. That makes sense.
Oh yes, that's true. That's true. Well, in case you're not a baseball fan, but you're a football fan.
Shoo!
I know. So, and these are pretty tall guys. So I am going to list them separately because I don't want to try and ship these suckers together. So it would be not cost effective. So I am going to list them separately. And plus, I think you behooves me to do that. So $3 each on those, and I'm going to list those for around $45 each. So hopefully that'll work. Okay, then JT, we're in Chardon bumming around, and I see this little antique shop that I have never seen before in Chardon. Can you believe it? It's kind of tucked away on the side, and I just never saw it. So I go in and I look around. She's got some very nice things, and I happen to see this one item, but there's no price tag on it.
Well, I hear the chain for a hanging lamp, so I'm about to see a chunky lamp. Oh, yes, I am.
Yep.
Woo, is that amazing?
I know. So this is considered a chunky lamp, everybody, and also called rock candy because of the bigger rocks that it is.
Awesome.
I know. So it's got the long chain. In fact, I will show you the. You can tell that the cord is old. It's an old timer, and she had no price on there. So I said, "Do you know how much the lamp is?" And she said, "Well, what will you offer me?"
A Peggy quarter.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to, I didn't want to be rude on it, so I offered her $25. She took it.
Can you plug it in?
Yes. Let's see if I can get this back in here. Let me see what I can do here. Oh dear, too many cords.
Didn't you sell the last lamp that I said would look good in our Phoenix house?
Yes. You need this one?
I think that looked good there.
Yeah.
Now, Stacy would normally be chiming in, but she's on a plane to Texas right now.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I can get this.
I'll stand in tribute of Stacy. Yeah, you can just send that to Phoenix. Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, isn't that pretty, honey? So it's very greeny, more green. Yeah. Do you need that in the new house?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, so there's for $25, definitely a good deal. I never pass those up when they're cheap. Never.
No, if mom does not bring it as a housewarming present, what do you think you could get for that? $175?
I was thinking between $150 and $175. That's exactly what Mama had written down. Yep. Because
yes, it is like you're under the sea. Under the sea. And see, we're doing all nautical in Phoenix.
Okay.
We're keeping it nautical.
Right.
Debbie says it's Seahawks colors.
Okay.
Oh, I see it coming. I see the best ice bucket ever coming.
There it is. Okay.
Bummer on that dent, though.
Yeah, there's a small dent. There is one small dent right. Where is it? Right here, guys. One small dent. But these, I don't think that's going to make a whole lot of difference, Jay. Even though it does have the dent. Boy, did we have to clean this sucker up. You want to talk about nicotine?
Show the ice bucket. Turn all the way down. There we go. Boom.
Here's my tag. It just needed a serious cleaning. Here's the lid again, so you can see the lid. But these diving helmets, they are really sought after, everybody. I was willing to go up to around $70 on the auction. I ended up winning it for $37. So that was a really good deal. And I'm probably going to list this for around 100, 125, Jace. On the ice bucket. Yep. I get really good money there. Okay, time to turn the computer.
Time to turn the computer.
All right, let me get this out of the way. We can get a good view.
I mean, to move stuff out of the way.
Yeah. So around the corner from us, we just found this fella who is in the business of selling items that he gets in pallets from Best Buy and Amazon, and so every week he gets different things. Every Wednesday he's got new stuff. So Dad and I happen to poke our nose in there, and we see this chair. I told Dad, I said, I think those get pretty good money. Oh, really, Kathy? Though, if you ever see it, don't pass them up. They bring you really good money. So he had this acrylic chair. Can you see that? Okay, there we go. Can you see that acrylic chair, Jason?
Yeah.
Or are you seeing through it too much?
Well, we're seeing through it, but
yeah. Okay, so that is it was $15, you guys, and I'm listing that for $125. Acrylic chairs bring good money. And then I got to turn the computer again. Hold on. Okay, this we picked up at a garage sale for $2.
Oh my God, everybody, she's looking like this.
Yeah, it's tall. It's tall. This right here. Whoops, wait a minute. I got too much cord. All right, there's the top of the lamp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. The lampshade is really, really beautiful, you guys, and then that's probably the best I can get for you. But it was only $2. Dad had to do a little mechanical work on it, but it works beautiful. And I do have that listed for $65. Yes. And it's called a traditional torture floor lamp. So I've never heard of that before, but that's what it's called. All
Okay,
right.
now I need to take the computer into the garage.
Yeah. No, but what I've got left, this is a good story. So we're going to pick up the 2 items that we'd won on auction, the one I showed you, and this next item. So we get there, and Dad and I were willing to go pretty high on it, but ended up paying only $16 for it. Okay. Any of you know anything about nautical lights?
Oh, geez.
Yeah. It's still got the pot in there. Dad cleaned the one window. We haven't cleaned the other 2 yet. This is very heavy. This is the kind that they used to, you are able to hook on the wall. And then you normally it would be in a bedroom. And then if you had to go out, and then you got your handle, then you go out and you carry the light. So we get there, and she says, "Oh yeah." She says, "I forgot," but I says, I have another one of these lights. She says that I forgot to take the picture. That there's 2 of them, and I says, "Oh, so I have to pay another $16?" She says, "No, you can have it for nothing." So here we have these 2 nautical lamps, you guys, and we are going to list the pair for $1,000.
You best make sure you have a box before you make that listing.
Oh, I know.
Because that ain't gonna be just Frankenbox, and you're gonna need a
yeah. And they're heavy.
box.
They're very, very heavy. I mean, I was shocked when I lifted it, everybody, how heavy they were. And I said, so a $16 investment. We're going to list them for around $1,000. We'll keep you posted. And I wanted to end with that one because when I told Dad, here he sees me carrying the 2 lanterns out, and they're so heavy, and I said, "You are not going to believe this," because I thought I was going to pay her, and I would have paid her another $16.
Yeah,
because we knew we had something good there.
The variety of lighting you had in one haul is insane.
Isn't this? I know it. What Mama's.
The tall floor lamp, the chunky lamp, the plasma lamp, the lantern.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. I mean, we got some really. Oh! I missed an item. Do you want me to save it?
No, go ahead.
Okay, because you're gonna like this.
Hang on, let me step out of screen.
It's not that big, but I just can't. I can't get to it.
I saw it. I saw it on the desk.
Oh, did you? Yes. Yeah. Isn't this a beauty?
Oh yeah.
Okay. This we bought at the Streetsboro Flea Market. Everybody, we have all talked about seashells. This is a Florida horse conch.
That sucker is huge.
Yeah. This is a 17-incher, and the bigger they are, the more money, of course. And I think, I don't know, Jason, I think around 100 quarter to start, and not go under 85 for this.
So here's the good of it. It didn't get scuffed. There's no holes. It didn't get beat up. Yeah. If it was a little orangier in the inside,
right, would make it worth more money.
Yeah, definitely. If it would have been a little orangier, but I remember shelling when my grandfather was alive, so I wasn't more than 9 or 10 at that point, and we were going catamaran through some mangroves area, and right. I saw one of those on a shore where I basically dove off the catamaran and went to shore to grab it.
Yep.
Because those are just some prized possessions.
Right. So there's my variety for all of you this week. Yeah, we had a good week of finding goodies. I mean, Dad and I just couldn't believe it. We were really.
Yeah, really that Florida horse conch is awesome.
I know. We do have one close to this size, but we're going to sell this one.
Nicole said she'll drop off some more bubble wrap.
Oh, thank you, Nicole. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, that was so nice of Nicole. Nicole bought a needlepoint of mine that I've had for a long time that she wanted to put in her booth at the antique mall. And she works, but Jason, you'll know the name. She works for Great Lakes Cheese.
Oh, yeah.
And she gets free bubble and free boxes all the time. Clean, nice and clean. So, yes, anytime you got any big boxes too, Nicole, let me know, and I'll come over and pick them up. So thank you so much.
And then to bring it full circle, Ginny said put some red mud in it, and they'll pink it right up.
I love it. You guys are great. I just love you guys.
Yeah.
You make it so much fun. You really do.
All right. So don't forget, Thursday, we're going to talk about, it'll be my how-to, so about 15 minutes. Listing on Macari. If you haven't done it yet, definitely tune in. If you've done it yet and you're not using your hashtags properly, tune in. Make sure that you're using those properly to drive more business to your listing from your competitors.
Yeah.
No show on Sunday because we'll be at Disneyland goofing around. So if you're there, say hi. And then Secret Beach tomorrow night. I'm going to share with you all the art I've thrifted that sat around this office for up to 6 years. So we're going to start listing it now that I have pulled it out, photographed it. Some of it's got to be dusted. We're going to start listing it and get it out of here. So I got plenty to show you tomorrow night in the Secret Beach.
Cool.
Very all right. Yes. Give us a thumbs up, everyone. If you're new, make sure to where's my thing here? Make sure to subscribe, click the bell lets you know when we're going live. We're adding new videos. Have you ever sold Westerwald pottery, Mom?
I have not. Let's check that out.
All right, give us a big old thumbs up. And we will see you Secret Beachcombers tomorrow. The rest of y'all on Thursday night.
Okay.
And for selling past your expiration date, being thrifty over 50, I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. And yes, we will say hi to Mickey and Minnie for you.
And we're going. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching.